So let me start by saying that my name is Andy Feds and I am broke. And I'm not just regular broke, I'm like hood broke. And hood broke is like when you can't go to church broke. Because church has an admission fee. An admission fee, they give it like a weird name for it. They call it tithes and offerings. And you know, I went to my cousin's church one time and only went one time because that church is expensive. And the pastor at that church knows that as well. He kind of suggests ways to get money. You know, he'll bring up a subject in the Bible. You know, when Jesus was talking to Lazarus and told him to wake up, he wasn't just talking about Lazarus waking up, but he was talking about all of us to wake up. And then the light turned off in the church. And then, you know, he turns to the choir. He says, sing this little light of mine. Now, this is the most different this little light of mine I've ever heard. This little light of mine goes, this little light of mine I'm going to let shine. They were trying to find ways to pay their ComEd bill. So they was like, ComEd pay turned us off. We better pay our bills. Now, you know, I say I stopped going to church because I think church is kind of like a hustle to me. You know, church, the choir, they hustle in my church. I know for a fact. You know, they'll try to sneak that hustle in while they're singing. They'll go, the Lord is blessing me right now, right now. Then the lead singer jumps in. How many of y'all can say the Lord is blessing you? How many of y'all can say the Lord is blessing you? He woke you up this morning. That deserves $5. He put food on your table. That deserves $10. He put clothes on your back. That deserves $20. If I could put up $5 in the air, you should put up a 10. If I could put up $10 in the air, you should put up 20. Don't be stingy with the Lord. He accepts debit or credit. Like I said, I am broke. I'm from the hood, West Inglewood, and you know, when you're from the hood, you got different hood games. You know, what type of games do y'all play as a childhood, in your childhood?
Hopscotch.
Monopoly? We didn't have Monopoly. We played games with only the things that we had in our house. We couldn't afford board games. We couldn't afford Frisbee. Our Frisbee was a Cool Whip cap, and we just throw it around to each other. In the hood, we played games called It. Does anybody know what It is? It is the hood version of hide and seek. And when we play it in the dark. I don't know about y'all, but playing it in the dark with a bunch of black kids is very hard to do. And you know, when we played it, we had different hood ideas. You know, we're from the hood, so everything is broken in our house. So we'll find places like the floor model TV and open up the back and just hide in there. Or we'll hide inside of the couches. My hood idea for it was to hide in the dryer. And yes, the dryer, because I knew I could squeeze myself in there, contort, you know, looking like a nappy pretzel. And, you know, I'm in the dryer. I'm trying to keep my fingertips on the door before, so I don't get locked out. And my cousin jumps on the dryer, and the door slams. Damn. So as everybody's getting caught, they're like, where Brandon at? Little do they know, Brandon is stuck in the dryer. So my cousin finds out that I'm in the dryer, and I'm trying to tap, say, let me out, let me out. Here's how I know my cousins are assholes. My cousins go, well, you know, if we let you out, you're going to be it. And then one of my cousins say, let's turn it on. For real? I'm single right now. You know, I say I'm single, I'm smooth talking. I was born in the 90s, so I guess you can call me Game Boy Color. I'm single right now because I had like the most ingenious idea of a Valentine's Day gift for my girlfriend last year, my ex-girlfriend. And guys, take note, because this is the most ingenious idea. My idea was, I took her car. With the very little money that I have, I put $60 of gas in her tank. And I felt nice. I decided to give her a pack of Skittles. And I drove it back And she looks at me and she goes, babe, you know it's Valentine's Day, right? Where are we going to go out to eat? Now, this is an English class. To form a sentence, you need a subject and a predicate. I didn't have none of that. I was mad, so the only words came out of my mouth was, psh, bitch. We broke up right then and there. We didn't go out to eat. I was hungry. She took my pack of Skittles. Didn't just work like that. So, like I said, we broke up, and I'm kind of glad we broke up because we had too many differences between each other. For instance, I'm a dog person. She's a cat person. I'm a person that likes cold weather. She's a person that likes hot weather. I'm a Sagittarius. She was a gold digger. Just doesn't work like that. I keep mentioning it. I'm from the hood. And, you know, in West Inglewood, everybody wants to be a thug. Everybody wants to be a thug. Everybody can't be a thug. I know because I tried to be a thug. I'm not intimidating. I don't look like a thug. I had a 10-minute thug life. And let me explain why. I went up to a guy, you know, every thug has a thug line. I call it a banger line. A line that you must use to get whatever you want when you want it. I didn't have that banger line. My banger line, I went to somebody, I was like, hey, I didn't even have a gun in my hand, my fingers were just like this. I require all the money that is in your pocket, sir and or madam. He goes, no. Me being a church boy, I was like, okay, all right, see you, God bless. See you on church Sunday? Okay, cool. Just. Now, I can't be a thug, one, because I've been robbed before and it is scary. And the reason I got robbed was because of myself. And I'm going to explain the story. I was sitting at the bus stop, standing at the bus stop. There was a guy. He's listening to his iPod. I'm chilling. He's listening to his iPod. I'm doing what I call my big girl booty dance. And 3 guys come up to him, and they grab his iPod, and they go, give it here. It ain't worth it. I'm like, damn, that was a banger line. This is a real robbery. Then, as I'm thinking that, they punch him in the jaw, and they stomping him, and I'm like, oh damn, I should run. So as I'm trying to run, the light turns red. Damn it. So I'm walking, and I'm looking at the guy getting his ass beat, and then they turn around, they're about to walk away, and they see me looking like I'm posting up in the NBA, and they turn and say, hey, what's in his pockets? Really? You couldn't just let me out? Really? And so they give everything, I give them everything that's in my pocket, and the sad part was that they didn't touch me. So this guy that got his ass beat holding his jaw looks at me the whole time as we get on the bus. I'm sitting on the bus, he's sitting above me. I'm looking this way, he's looking at me. So as my stop approaches, I pull the string, still not looking at him. Then I look at him, I walk up, I look at him and I go, hey, it be like that sometimes. And then I just get off the bus and ladies and gentlemen, that is my time. Thank you.